I'm inspired by Dr. Dre. Obviously, being like a Chinese person, there are like some stereotypes that society has for us. He grew up in a rough area in America. That kind of inspires me because he overcame all the barriers.
I think the biggest thing that my grandparents have shown me is this quote that I have become more and more confident with, which is, "This too shall pass."
I aspire to be like my auntie because she went through a really rough time with him because she had breast cancer and it was a really hard time. And then I learnt that my auntie, she learnt sign language for him. My little cousin Jack.
In their time, they have seen heartache. When I look at them now, they're still some of the most positive, inspiring, hard-working, like they're in their late 80s. These guys are up before me.
He has autism and I couldn't speak with him for a long time. And so I thought that I should learn sign language for him so I can speak to him. I love being with the people around me.
I guess my best friend inspires me. He's been through so much, but he's still happy and he makes me laugh, and he's the best person I've ever met.
I wouldn't like to mention some of them. The worst time it happened to me, I lost my daughter 14 years ago, and to have helped to bring up her child as well. But I've always had good forward looking. I just say, whatever happens, get over it.
It took me a long time. I was 23, 24 years old before I decided to go into the kind of career that I am now. I think when I was younger, I followed a path of doing what I was told because it was the right thing to do. And if I'd done that, I might now be a lawyer. You know, I might have gone to university, worked really hard, left, got a corporate job, and I'll be earning good money, and I'll have a mortgage, and all these things that I don't have at the moment, but I don't think I'll be happy about it. I don't think I'd come home from work and be like, oh, this is it, I feel fulfilled.
Well, I was 4 when the war started, and I thought it was so exciting. We had an Anderson shelter, and my father made it like a bedroom. And my little bed was a hammock that was strung across the end. You know, but how could it be exciting, Nana? But it was.
Yeah, I had a child very young, and I went from a girl to a woman overnight. Not only was it taboo, but the father wasn't English, which was an even greater taboo. And I got shunned by quite a few people, yeah. But I found out who my true friends were, that was for sure. No good sitting in the house being fed up and miserable, because I like life and I like people.
I wouldn't have wasted a minute. Do what's in your heart. Sounds old-fashioned, but do what's in your heart.
This time's gonna pass. Like, it doesn't matter what happens, nothing's gonna ever be as bad as you think it is, and even the most horrific things can happen, and you're just gonna have to carry on, and the world carries on.
Tomorrow is never promised to anybody, so make the most of what you've got.